Hello. It's April 16th and I've just arrived back here to Seattle from Boston, where I ran the Boston Marathon yesterday. Before I get started, I want to stop to thank the hundreds of people who've reached out to Chantel and I through email, voicemail messages, and Facebook. We're both so humble and grateful for your concern. I just crossed the finish line yesterday and the medal was being placed around my neck, and Chantel was sitting on the front row of the VIP grandstands cheering me and the other runners on, directly in front of where and when the first bomb went off. Fortunately, and by the grace of God, we escaped being injured. We're still a bit shaken by the events of yesterday, but we're okay. But so many others were not as fortunate. There was a tragic loss of life and many serious injuries, and our hearts and prayers go out to all of the families affected. Chantel and I witnessed something yesterday. In the midst of the smoke and the chaos and the tragedy, in the midst of this horrible act, everyone stopped thinking about themselves. They tapped into that unlimited wellspring of compassion that we all carry within each of us and rose to the occasion. We saw courage, we saw strength, determination, both from people who were injured and the hundreds of people who rushed to help them. It was a terrible moment in that someone among us sought to inflict harm on others. But that terrible moment was followed by an immediate outpouring of love and charity. It was so humbling to experience, and I'll never forget it. This kind of situation can really knock the scales from your eyes, makes you sit and take notice of what's truly important. I'm feeling so thankful right now. I'm thankful to the responders, all the volunteers and the runners who rushed to help, the police, medical teams, and firemen who did such an amazing job tending to the wounded. I'm thankful that my wife and I were unharmed and that we're able to return home to our children today. And I'm thankful to each and every one of you, and I really hope that your loved ones are safe as well. For our members in Boston, to all of those affected by yesterday's event, please know that the thoughts and prayers of the Solavei community are with you. I'd like to now give you an update on some great things that are happening with Solavei. I'm excited that our Orlando Solavei Revolution Regional event is coming up next week, April 26th and 27th. This will be our second regional event, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Top members from around the country will be there to share key strategies of how they built networks into the thousands of members. We'll have special guest speakers, a lot of recognition, and I'm going to unveil even more of our vision to those who are there with us. Make sure you, along with everyone you know, is there with you. I look forward to shaking your hand. I'm also excited to announce that we're going to be in Las Vegas next month for a Solavei Revolution Regional, which directly precedes CTIA, the largest event for the telecommunications, internet, and mobile industry companies. It's going to be great to be there right before all these companies from around the industry come to Las Vegas, knowing that Solavei is going to light it up ahead of them getting there. One thing I keep hearing from many of you is how beneficial the nightly socials we've been hosting over the past few months have been for you. Members are discovering that when they invite people to join them for their social, that translates into tangible network growth. So be excited to hear the update I have to share with you a bit later. But first, I want to talk about something everybody loves to hear about: how much we've paid out to you, our Solavei members. I'm excited to announce that in our most recent payday, we've paid more than $8 million to our members. $8 million. This is such an amazing milestone to reach, especially considering that we launched just 7 months ago. Every payday, I'm amazed all over again at the positive impact Solavei is having on the lives of our members. And I find that I'm always looking forward to the next payday to see that amount keep going up. Well, we all know that the iPhone is an incredibly popular phone with our members. We're excited when we added the iPhone to the huge list of phones that will work on the Solavei network. Now we're really excited to announce that you can get the special iPhone 5 optimized for the Solavei network, so you can enjoy high-speed voice, text, and data in every market nationwide. You can get this optimized iPhone 5 at gsmnation.com/Solavei. You can order one tax-free, and it comes all set up and ready to go. SIM card already installed. Just turn it on and start using it. The iPhone 5 is a great phone, and it's even better with Solavei. Next, I'd like to talk to you about Cruise to Thousandaire. We'll sail aboard the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line's Oasis of the Seas, the largest ship that sails today. You'll experience the best in dining, entertainment, and accommodations. Well, Chantel and I, along with our kids, just returned home this past weekend from a week aboard, and all I can say to you is that it was incredible and exceeded every expectation that we had. During the cruise, you're going to be rewarded and recognized for your accomplishments with Solavei. You can network and spend time with Solavei top leaders. It's going to be fun, inspiring. You're going to come back relaxed, probably a bit sunburned. I got a little bit of a tan while I was there last week. You're going to be fired up to share Solavei with others. Don't forget to keep track of your progress on the leaderboard at connect.solavei.com. And I hope that I'll be selling with you there, along with other great people and some special guests that'll be there with us. The deadline to qualify is May 31st. So there's still time to qualify for this great incentive trip. And to help you make it to the cruise to Thousandaire, let's talk about Solavei Socials. It is so exciting to see how popular these events have become. They've helped thousands of people discover the value of Solavei, and members who have hosted Solavei Socials are seeing their networks grow faster than they've ever even imagined. I'm hosting so many socials, and after doing that so many times over the course of the last 2 months, I am convinced that these events are key to building strong networks and help drive the march to 1 million members. So let's keep the momentum going. And I want to encourage you to start hosting your own socials so you can grow your network faster and qualify for the cruise to Thousandaire. Hosting a Solavei social is easy. Invite your friends over to your house, your favorite coffee shop or restaurant, and tune in to socials.solavei.com. This is a tremendous resource that every member should have to grow your network, and you can find it at socials.solavei.com. I'm presenting the Solavei vision, listening to your success stories, and answering the questions your friends might have on the company. Gather your friends and join me each weeknight for your social. We know that tens of thousands of you are working hard to qualify for your next rank in the compensation plan. And hopefully, the visibility you now have to your network, along with simply having to divide by 3, gives you a clear path of how many new people you need to enroll to reach your goals. You are the engine that positively impacts people's lives. And together, we're building a multi-billion-dollar industry-leading company. A decade from now, we'll all be talking about what is happening right now in 2013 and how you have created the foundation for something that will change literally millions of people's lives throughout the world. We hope to see you all in Orlando next weekend. I hope you've registered, and seeing you in Las Vegas next month. I hope you'll discover how to get in, get social, get free, and how that can positively impact your life. Thank you. Have a great remainder of the week.